Alright, let's just reset. Alright, back to the start. Again. Yes, I do have to focus. Literally, like, everything else in this list I like. Or at the very least, there's stuff about every game I like, except for this. And this problem started when Dexter and Bad Breaks decided, yeah, we need to have Metroid 33 times. For no real reason, we just need to. Like, again, if it was a joke, I don't get the joke. And then 17's list. They discussed throwing out the votes because everybody was just voting in the same popular stuff again. I would have thrown the votes out. I would have thrown them out and just been like, nah, you guys are wrong. But instead they said, nah, we'll let you guys do Metroid again. They put Metroid in 1, 3, and 5's lists. Like, what was the point of even repeating the game that early? Like, why? Why are we repeating games this early? The NES has 700 plus games on it. More if you include Famicom and Homebrew, which is a staple now. Why are we repeating games that early? Yeah. I always prefer new games. But I understand why we're doing a celebration this time, so that's why I'm playing this list. And plus, this list is good. It just has this. Yeah, technically SMB2 was in 19 and 20 because Lost Levels and then America, Mario 2. I wish they gave you a choice, because then I actually probably would have done Lost Levels again. I like Mario 2 casually, and like I like it as a game. I'm very bad at it though. I'm not a fan of speedrunning it. That's just the truth. Yeah, I'm a bigger fan of that as well. Yeah, I do Princess only. I'm doing safety strats for Mario 2 because that's not a game I want to think about too much because I'm too busy thinking about how Metroid's gonna ruin my next run. This is not a good game. Like, Metroid is not a good game. TMR, I think, gave it a 6 out of 10. That's a little too generous. Gremlins. I like Gremlins, but I also understand how that game is a pain in the ass. I would like to play Gremlins 2 tonight if I get out of this game. If this game stops being shitty. Again, there's something about every game I like except this one. And it's not just me. Like, if it was just me struggling with this game, that's one thing. That would mean that I'm just not doing something right. But no, this game just sucks. That's all it is. Like, I don't know. I also played in 13's list for 2 reasons. One, because we were told it would be the last big 20, which obviously is not true. I forgot I need to get missiles if possible. I only need 5, but still. Might as well try. But also, like, it made sense to, like, do viewer's choice and then it ended up... I wish there were more new games in that list, but we did have Chip and Dale 2, and now we get to play it again for this list. Yeah, I'm doing all bosses. I do not have the time nor the patience to learn regular any percent. If the rest of the list was super easy and then it was this, I would consider it. Or I would at least try it and see if I'm able to do it, but nah, I'm good with just doing all bosses. Thank you for not dropping any missiles, I appreciate it. You're a jerk. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. And you guys can mark my words here, because this is true. This is the last time I'm doing Metroid for a, for any race. This is the last time. If Metroid is in any other future event, I'm out. This is it. This is the only game that makes me lose my sanity. Like, I can't do this again. And I know myself well enough to be like, we're not doing this. I thought about getting extra stuff like the Varia suit, but I don't know. Yeah, Chip and Dale 2, I like, and I still do. I will say the new tech in the game, it's way harder than I thought it would be, I guess. But I guess it also makes sense why it's hard, is because it wasn't found for the longest time, so. Record time on that one for me. I don't know, I like Chip and Dale too, but I understand why others don't. The new tech is insane, but it's also just super hard. I can do it on the Ghost boss, and then I practiced getting the triple hit on Fat Cat, and I was able to get it. It's just, the problem is you lose 1 HP if you go for it. So I have to kind of think that through. The double hit though, where you just walk and throw, I'm not, yeah. Apparently that double hit is a 2-frame window. Yeah, I found the triple hit to be easier, but again, the problem is that you have to take damage if you're gonna do that, so I don't know. Maybe I'll play Chip and Dale 2 tonight if I can get out of this hell. Yeah, I might go for like one more PB, because like I got a sub 20 in the game and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna grind for more RNG. I actually wasn't too mad about Chip and Dale 2 not being available for Big 20 number 15. I understand it being like, yeah, we're gonna just not do this again, because to be fair, the new tech wasn't known at the time. I don't even think the RNG race hack was a thing yet. Yes, there is an RNG race hack. But I was just like, I don't know. To be fair, the general sentiment, so some of you guys weren't around in Big 20 number 13. The general sentiment about Chip and Dale 2, this list, is nowhere as bad as it was in 13. And the reason it was so bad in 13, mainly was because of one person who bitched incessantly about the game. Like, other people had complaints. There's always complaints about every game. Always. You can have the perfect NES game that has no errors or any flaws, and somebody's gonna find a way to bitch about it. But there was somebody who just constantly bitched about the game, and it's just like, it got exhausting to listen to after a little while, because I realized what was happening. But they're not doing this list, so I think we're okay. Yeah, Yeah, Chip and Dale 2 just got a really bad rep the first time around. I think the consensus is that Chip and Dale 2 is an alright game, but at the same time, it's like, that's all it is. It's just alright. I don't mind it. I really don't. Yeah. I like Legacy of the Wizard. I've been getting better at the Archwinger fight. I just did a run earlier. I didn't PB, but... I've been getting better at the Archwinger fight and, like, just the game in general. I want to learn the full game post Big 20, since I know a good chunk of it now. Alright, he's in the way, so we're just gonna take him out. But, no, Gremlins, I think, took Pika out, but to be fair, Batman, he was probably gonna be out anyways. Pikachu, I didn't know, was thinking about noping out. I didn't know that. Yeah, Batman and Gremlins, yeah. He is putting in work on Deja Vu, though, which is good to see. I ran Deja Vu before it even got into a Big 20. Deja Vu was one of those games that I wanted to see in a Big 20, but it didn't get in until we voted it in. But then, because it was well received, and because it's in the name, they're like, yeah, Deja Vu, we're gonna bring it right back. And you're gonna do the whole game this time. Worked perfectly. Okay, good. Just barely got past him. If the goal for Metroid was just to kill Ridley, this would not be nearly as bad. In fact, I think kill Ridley was the goal in 3's list. Yeah, Deja Vu is a lot of fun. I have to do this to... okay, hang on a minute. I'm not sure how to get through this. I thought I could get through there like that, but obviously that's not true. I'm just gonna do this, because I'm confused on the pattern here. Maniac Mansion. I ran it in my own time. I have the card of it now, but I liked Maniac Mansion. Not my favorite point-and-click type game, but I liked it. Yeah, this Ridley fight sucks. But that's just on me, because I don't understand this pattern. That's all it is. This is not a Ridley problem, it's just it's a me problem. That's fine. If I lose 30 seconds... Oh, never mind. Okay. We were doing better than I thought. Alright, am I gonna get hit randomly? Yep, of course. But to be fair, I have plenty of health, so we're fine. Freeze. Alright. We're fine. If you do like Deja Vu, if you haven't played Shadowgate and Uninvited, those are also a lot of fun. I think Uninvited is probably the best one, because Uninvited, you don't have to worry about torches in Shadowgate, and there's no RNG. It's straight up point and click for Uninvited. Whoa. That was almost bad. It wouldn't have been that bad, but yeah. Because I just have to try again and I'll get it, but yeah. Lawnmower, oh boy. I'm not worried about Lawnmower in terms of completing it. I'll be fine as far as completing it. Worst case scenario, I'll just take my time and do the thing. But as far as like doing it quickly, that's I am worried about. More of Shadowgate though. Yeah, Shadowgate's fun. I like all of the MacVenture point and click games. They're all fun. And then I know that there is a new Shadowgate game out, and then they remade it in 2014. I need to play it. I own it on Steam. I just need to play it. Maybe that'll be a post Big 20 thing or something. I don't know. I've thought about after Big 20 taking a short break from speedruns. I don't know for sure yet. I'm still... Alright, well... I don't know why that happens. Sometimes I try to roll off and go through the gap there, and she just doesn't do it. Does anybody know why that happens? Like, I'm trying to roll through and get into that gap, and she just doesn't do it. I have no clue why. Is it because this game sucks? Because I think that's the reason. Why, dude? I don't understand. Like, why does this keep happening? Should I wait for him to go around? Like, I don't understand how this is a thing. Why is this game so terrible? Like, how is this game so bad? Like, this game doesn't work. Like, the reason people like Metroid is because of Super Metroid, and Metroid 2, and Metroid Prime. Nobody likes this because... Okay, so for whatever reason, I need to wait until that enemy circles around, and then go for it. That makes no sense, but if that's what it takes, then fine. And you can bomb jump technically. I'm gonna do it right here. There, whoops. There we go. Also, hi Tia, how's it going? Sorry, I'm just raging at Metroid NES because this game is terrible. This is the one game in this Big 20 I cannot stand. I couldn't stand it in 13, I can't stand it now. And I didn't play in 17 because 17's list was just bad. If Metroid was in 15's list, I'm not sure if I would have played. Would have depended on the goal. Really, dude? That's my bad. I should have known better. Holy crap. Yeah. I'm not trying to make tonight's stream a stream where all I'm doing is just shitting on Metroid, but that's just what it's turned into. Little Nemo, I got a big PB. Legacy of the Wizard, we finished another run. It wasn't a PB, but I at least got another completion on it. Archwinger went much better. First try Archwinger tonight, actually, now that I think about it. That was my bad, I forgot to jump. Oops. 31:55, I think. I'll submit it later tonight. All right, I need to get moving here, so let's just. Damn it, that's fine. I don't know why I keep splitting there, but the good news is, now I'm at full health. Let's kill this bastard. There we go. Metroid goal. Turn on game, start it, and shut it off. I wish that was the goal. Yeah, so what happened in my run, you can look back on my VOD if you want. What happened was, I was shooting his projectiles. I think his last projectile hit me, though, because then he flew into my chamber, or like where I was standing. But to be fair, I had the elixir, and I had the knuckle equipped, and so I was able to mash him down anyways. But it was just a little weird, but I'm at least prepped in case that happens again. I at least know what to do. So yeah. It's funny because like Archwinger is the only part of that run that's hard to me. Like everything else is starting to make a lot more sense. Archwinger is the one part that worries me. But you know, I've Hold on a minute. There we go. You haven't played Little Nemo in 30 years. It's a fun game. I should have waited until Archwinger turned around, but it's okay. It's okay. I was able to finish the run. I got I got a low 22. My PB is a high 21. It's all good. Honestly, if I get a low 22 on race day, I'll probably still take it. Like, I probably will take it. Please jump. Thank you. I think it's the second left door. Oh yeah, that Mimic treasure chest is a pain in the ass if you do accidentally trigger it. I know how to not trigger it, but I do it on accident sometimes. Oh my god. Okay, this red flying thing is still there. He's probably gonna damage me. Oh no, he won't. Or he shouldn't. Let me rephrase that. He shouldn't. Yeah, we're fine. $27-0 Eagles now. Yeah. Go Eagles, I guess. The Chiefs won the last 2 years, so it's fair to... Also, Akurataki, I did see your message. I'm sorry I didn't reply until now, but welcome to the stream. Thanks for the, well wishes. I'm also distracted playing a really hard game. This game is really hard. By the way, I have a question for y'all. My question is, do you think anybody's gonna do this list blind? Do you think anybody's gonna try it? And if so, how far are they gonna get? Okay, I'm at max health now. I would like missiles, please. I know I have 107 of them, but you can never have too many missiles. Because, like, when I think of blind runners, I think of people like Fede and Infinite Mystery, but it's like, I think Legacy of the Wizard's gonna be a problem. And unless they're using a guide, which it's blind, so... if they're using a guide for Deja Vu, they will get through it without too much trouble. If they're not using a guide, they're in trouble. Like, Zarnax in the last Big 20 did it blind. He had to do a Boy and His Blob blind. And then he did, oh, damn it. If you don't have bombs, you have to go through a door. This is one of the reasons I'm grabbing bombs. To try to avoid that. Yeah, like, so... Okay. First off, I love Infinite Mystery. Love the guy. The nicest streamer on Twitch is Infinite Mystery. But if he would use a guide for Deja Vu, he would not have a problem. I remember Uninvited, another Mac Venture NES game. He was on there for, I think, 10 hours trying to do it blind. Now, I understand he wants to do the whole thing blind. But if he's worried about time, or if any blind runner is worried about time, use a guide. That's my advice. Yeah. I know, like, I hope that he doesn't think that that's what's expected of him. I want IM to have fun. If he decides to play, I want him to have fun. Whether that means he gets last place after 30 hours, or if he decides to do some practice, and he calls it a short stream after. Like, IM deserves to have fun if he's going to participate. But, like, during the list reveal, he saw games like Legacy of the Wizard and Deja Vu, and he's like, oh, no, I'm out. Or, you know, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. It's like... Again, like, some of the games are doable. And, like, I understand his work situation and everything. Like, you know, my work situation is different. I got promoted at work shortly after... the last Big 20, and part of that was I got more hours at my job, which is good for me because I need that. I got bills to pay. Like, I still live at home with my mom, but, like, you know, I still have expenses that I need to... Sorry, I'm kind of locking in right now. Screw you, dude! I hate this game. Cannot stand this game, dude. Thanks for the double shot that I didn't frickin' ask for. Oh my god, that was enough. Holy crap. I might PB by a little bit. Great climb. I'll put 2756 on the tracker. That is a PB. A legitimate PB, not just Big 20 season. That is a legitimate PB. That's the fastest I've ever beaten Metroid. And I still have time to save. I have a lot of time to save. We got revenge. Thanks for the GGs, J. Fred, Lincarius, Natorius, Blazing Raven, and Arcadia Legend, and Tia. Thank you all very much. That was a pain in the ass, and I still have work to do on this one. But, I did not give up. I just want the record to show I did not give up.